What's up, and welcome back to Weekday Wagers like we've never left. We're back and better than ever. And yes, to my right, we're going to go to the guy who makes Jerry, or I guess Jerry makes him drink, is Rob Jensen. What up, Rob?
What's up, fellas? Merry late Christmas, I guess. Happy early New Year. Good to be back.
It is. It is very good. And the guy who's tanner than both of us. The guy who's been on vacation for the last month, it seems, Marky Model. What up, man?
Dude, it does feel like a month. It feels so good to be back here with you guys. I hope you guys had a great Christmas. This game is nuts. And it's got me so excited because it was like, okay, first time in a while.
Yeah.
Last thing we wanted was a horrible game.
Right.
Thank God the defense has decided to still stay on Christmas break. So, yeah, let's do it.
Everybody's home for the holidays and ain't doing nothing. So that's what we got in this game. But the offenses are working. So offenses and stats are being put up is 28-21 with the 49ers leading the Bears. And so I'm going to go over some of the stats. So let's start off with the opponent, the visiting team. 6 of 12 overall for Caleb Williams on, honestly, 2 touchdowns on 108 yards total. The rushing has really not just been Manungai's got 24, Swift's got 20. The receiving burden has 2 receptions for 45 yards. So obviously a 35-yard touchdown. And then Loveland for a touchdown as well. He's got 36 yards, which is a big play. All these have come in big bunches, but they only have 5 total receptions just right. Overall throughout this game. So I'm going to start with you, Robbie, in this game. Looking at the Bears side, or is there anything at all that you might like on their side?
Not really, because it's just so unpredictable right now. It's just big player bust by them. If anything, I'm looking still more on the San Francisco side. There's still some good lines that I like right now. There's one I took that I text you guys about. That number's actually got better since I texted you all. So I'm really just targeting the Niners side. I still think they're the better team in this one, and they're probably gonna win this game.
Mark?
Yeah, at some point, right, one of these defenses has to show up. And we saw at least the 49ers defense show up with 2 minutes to go in the second quarter, and they forced finally a punt. And I immediately thought of D. Johnson going, thank God he didn't ask us on punts on this game, because there have been none except for that one. So, yeah, I think that hopefully they can make some adjustments at halftime.
Yeah.
The over-under on this thing is sitting at 78 right now. That scares me. The opening was at 50, or excuse me, 51.5 was the opening on this. So if you took the over pregame, you're looking really good right now. But yes, right. 70s, any number in the 70s scares the hell out of me.
Yeah, that's the part that I would stay away from that. And let's go ahead and go to the total before we go over to the 49ers side, because there is a lot of people that are on a lot of the 49ers so far. I know Robbie's going to be on them as well. Mark, on that total, depending on which book you're at, we're looking just completely overall at 74.5 right now on DraftKings. And I imagine every other book's going to be very similar. Is there any chance, because right now we're on 49 points, so 74.5, would you take a look at that and take a swing at over or under on that one?
If I was going to do anything,
okay,
and this is going to sound crazy, I would play the under, because I figured that the offenses right now, I know the last time I did this, I ate crow and everybody gave me a lot of ish for it, but hear me out. And this is not the tequila talking. At some point, that defense is going to have to show up and going to make some stops. The scoring rate that we're seeing right now in the first half is not sustainable all the way throughout the second half. So I think that at one point this line was at 79.5, the over-under. I think it's starting to come back down and starting to settle back down, because at 79.5, I'm hammering the under all day on that. I still like the under here.
All right. Well, maybe we get some unders with like Aaron Nations likes here. And welcome to everybody. I know we got a lot of OGs here from Driving the Line, as well as some other places that everybody, the community, honestly, that we grew up to be a part of, that we're still a part of, is crazy and big and always very welcoming. But what's up, Mark?
Can I just say this?
Yeah, what's up?
while I was gone, tuning into the show and seeing guys like EC, A-Mags, absolutely killing it. Are you kidding me? I've never had more FOMO in my life. I was like, I just got to get back. And yeah, that was fantastic job, by the way. All you two especially, but EC, A-Mags, they killed it. They brought it. I loved it.
Well, the secret weapon now is going to be the internet for Robbie because it's back and better than ever, baby. We got big downloads. We got big uploads for this guy. He's feeling good. But a good game out of Christian McCaffrey tonight. 18 attempts on 121 yards rushing and a tutter. Brock Purdy, 23 yards rushing and 2 tutters, as well as Purdy throwing for 164 yards and a touchdown through the air and an interception. You look at the other guys that are catching these balls, and it's Pearsall, 57 yards. Jake Tongus, almost messed up his name. Tongus. It's Tongus, right?
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway, it's 53 yards and a tutter. Robinson, McCaffrey, Jennings is doing nothing. Robbie, you're the prop guy. Where are we going?
We're going 2+ touchdowns for Christian McCaffrey. That is at plus 105 at DraftKings right now. Okay. I used the boost and got it higher, but plus 105 is I would definitely hammer that. He's getting all the work as usual. The Bears can't stop a nosebleed. They get down in first and second and goal. It's going to be all McCaffrey. So give me his anytime second touchdown at plus 105.
Okay. All right. We'll go ahead and put that in here now. Mark, do you have anything that we could go ahead and add to the list right now?
No, let me dig in a little bit here. I was so excited to be back. I'm still trying to get all my bearings and
that's typical.
Get caught up on how I do this stuff.
Well, you get your bearings. I do have another one if you guys would like.
Give it to me.
Fire away.
I got Demarcus Robinson, former Florida Gator, sitting at 30 receiving yards right now. You can get him to have 30.5 receiving yards. So you just need half a yard at plus 130. I love this play. They're not targeting Juwan Jennings. There's no George Kittle. You got to throw it to somebody. He is a really good player. He's been to the playoffs, like they said, for 9 straight seasons. He's athletic as hell. All he needs is 1 more yard. I'm hammering that. Plus 130 for 30.5. That's at DraftKings, if you're wondering.
Okay. Perfect. So what is that number again? One more time for Demarcus Robinson.
So over 30.5 receiving yards at plus 130.
Plus 130. And where is that?
DraftKings.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Also, we did see, I saw this one in the chat from Joe Neuenfeld. 2+ touchdowns at plus 160. Joe, I don't know if you've answered that one yet, but I'd love to see. Looks like FanDuel has plus 160 for 2+. So go ahead and check that out. I want to make sure that we're getting the best line because if that is the right line.
He is correct.
What do you think? Because Purdy's already got 2 touchdowns, and he has obviously shown that he can scramble, and he's not afraid to run this thing in. There we go. Do you like him to get at least 3?
3 is a lot, especially for a quarterback. And you got Christian McCaffrey in the backfield. I would not do 3. I not saying it can't happen, but when you got a guy like McCaffrey in the backfield, it's hard to take him for even 1, and he's already got 2. I'm not going to do that one. I don't hate it, but I just think first and second and goal, it's going to go to CMC.
Well, it's at plus 825. How do you like it now?
I mean, it's definitely worth some coffee money if you want to do 825. The plus 160 is crazy to me that Joe called out. I'm betting. So this is twice I'm betting that prop now. I grabbed it with the boost. It's like plus 130 with the boost I had. Plus 160, I'm doubling down on Christian McCaffrey getting another one. I'm also playing him in a fantasy championship, so I just expect him to keep killing me right now. So yeah, give me still sticking with Christian McCaffrey. I love that. Plus 160 is absolutely crazy for him to get another touchdown with all the work he's getting so far.
I'm almost tempted to do it because he has shown absolutely zero hesitation in the red zone to run the ball.
Yeah, and they're not really – I mean, they're getting to him, or they're getting close to him, I guess I should say, but he's getting away from them like crazy. So, I mean, I really wanted to hammer his rushing yards before the game, and I just stayed off of it. I didn't think with McCaffrey, with the playoffs and everything, I didn't think they would actually risk that. But now I'm kicking myself for not taking that prop.
Yeah, he's getting some yardage big time for sure.
So McCaffrey's rushing yards is at plus 160 at minus 115. He's already at 121. Give me that one. Chicago cannot stop, like as Robbie said. I don't want to steal your line. I'll give you credit. I'll cite my sources. Chicago can't stop a nosebleed. I think McCaffrey runs all over these guys, and we only need him to get 39 more yards here for this one to cash. Yeah, give me the 160 rushing yards at minus 115.
Okay. All right. I'll go ahead and get that in now as well. So we'll have all three of these plays in here, and I'm going to go ahead and, show everybody what we have so far. That way everybody's up to speed where we're at, being able to play these along, and then we'll get to the chat. The chat's blowing up, and we want to appreciate everybody for hanging out. If you're watching on social media, on either me or Mark's Twitter page, just join us over on YouTube. It's at Weekday Wagers.
It's crazy over
very
here.
Simple. And I'm going to get to it, but before we do, let's go ahead and look at these. We have CMC 2+ touchdowns at plus 160 over on FanDuel. We're going to piggyback off of that one on CMC 160 plus rushing yards at minus 115. And then DeMarcus Robinson 30 plus receiving yards at plus 130. And so I just want to bring those up to light. So anything else? Go ahead, Rob.
That DeMarcus should be 31 plus. He's sitting at 30 right now. So it should be 31 plus receiving yards. But yeah.
All right. Perfect.
Man, I mean, that's quite a bit. But I mean, with this first half, I'm still thinking there could be some more. I'm just trying to figure out what looks the best. I love some third quarter props. I'm trying to see what I can find for the third quarter right now.
That's what I was just looking at right now.
All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to look through some of these real quick. But Mark, we do have an important question. Over or under 10.5 alcoholic drinks per day while on vacation?
Over. That's easy.
That was
easy. Dude. The better question was if that happened before 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That would be the better question.
The Danimals joining us as well. One more passing tutter to cash a plus 125 ticket. That would be nice for him. But also, thanks for hanging out with us. Real quick, Diddy. Sorry, no Diddy, but we do have a Diddy here. How do you feel about Monangai and Swift 50 plus rush yards, Rob? Right now we're both in the 20s. I believe they're at 24 and 20. Monangai is 24. Swift is at 20. So you're talking about grabbing 30 more and 26 more for each.
So just so you know the odds, if you grab Swift at 50, it's going to be plus 120. Monangai is going to be at plus 165.
Yeah, and they're plus 144 for Swift on FanDuel for 50 and plus 172 for 50. So the books don't believe either one's really going to get 50. The game script, I don't know if the game script works either, because if the Niners get a stop on this opening drive from Chicago and they score again, they're going to go up 14. It's going to be a pass-heavy Chicago offense in the second half. I wouldn't play that one.
Okay. Well, good. Make sure everybody sees that. All right, real quick.
I meant some good.
Well, I'm just saying, that's good, information in a sense. Yes, it was very short. The reason I say that is because the game is starting right now. San Francisco's kicking off to the Bears. And so how we like to do it is we're going to go through 2 drives, full drives. If we're not cashing tickets, then we're going to get out of here. But if we cash a ticket, we're going to stay for an extra drive every single time, just to kind of pass that off and share that. I want to put in 2 plays real quick. I want to put in Jake Tonjes for a plus 500 second touchdown. So if he gets 2, which he's already got 1, plus 500. Am I crazy, Rob?
No, you're absolutely not. He's getting that tight end work that normally goes to Kittle. And looking at the wide receiver room, I just talked up DeMarcus Robinson, but I'm talking up DeMarcus Robinson. Some guys don't even know who that is. So I don't hate that look at all.
All right. And what is so the receiving yards? He needs 70. He's sitting at 53 for minus 105. I think he can get to 17 more receiving yards just because they're leaning on him in this game. 7. Is there anywhere else that we see for Jake Tonjes? Because I do like his receiving yards. He's been a guy who 67.5. I see it right now at minus 110 over on MGM. I'm going to hit that one. I'm going to go Jake Tonjes 67.5.
I'm going to add another player prop as something that I'm on right now. I'm putting it in actually right now. Right, Tatum Bethune is the linebacker for San Francisco. His tackles and assist line right now is over 9.5. He's sitting at 5 at minus 115. I'm hammering that one. I think if anything, especially if they start trying to run or do drop-off passes, Tatum is a key component to that secondary, that second tier of the 49ers defense. I love this spot for him to stop Swift. And especially if they're not expecting Swift to get over 50 plus yards, I think that comes in real handy. So, over 9.5, it just dropped to -110. So DG.
All right, what is that? The tackles and assists for who?
Tatum Bethune.
Got it. And what
over 9.5 at -110.
Okay.
I wonder if the books will do a don't forget it. Myles Garrett sack record promo next week. Because he just needs one more to break the record. I wonder if the books will offer anything like that next week. Like if it's probably
he almost had it today.
Normally. Yeah. I'd heard Pittsburgh was not going to let him get it. Like they were going to hold, they were going to grab face masks. They were not going to let him get that today. And they succeeded. So,
well, listen, if you followed the plays that I sent in on my video from the pool, we went 2 out of 3. In the Steelers, by the way, after their performance today, it was disgusting.
Baltimore's going to win that division, aren't they? Baltimore's going to end up winning.
You know what? So here's my point. EC said it depends because if Baltimore wins, or if Baltimore loses, Pittsburgh doesn't have a whole lot to play for. Pittsburgh played like they didn't have a damn thing to play for today. We're talking about the Shedeur Sander Browns. Come on.
Yeah.
It was disgusting.
I'm just happy Harold Fanning got a touchdown before he injured his groin. That was a big cash for me today. So thank you, Harold Fanning, for doing that.
That made me mad. I am playing him in another league. But Mama Hockey, I meant to bring this one up real quick, but Mama Hockey is sending you a message here, Mark. Forgot your sunscreen. Your face now matches your shirt.
Do you know what? No, this was full sunscreen because I am a firm believer in 50 plus.
You're like your age.
Well, yes.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was too. That's low hanging fruit, bro. Yeah. Come on, you're better than that.
Anybody else have the Loveland King of the End Zone ticket? That's Long Way Out Sports is sitting on one of those right now.
First of all, Long Way Out Sports. So glad that you joined us today. No, I don't have that.
No, I'm sitting on a Jawan Jennings is who I took for that. So that's not looking great. Yeah, not looking great.
Yeah,
glad I did not post that anymore.
I agree. Steelers were more worried about stopping Garrett than winning the game, and that's exactly the way that they played.
Well, I'm afraid to say that the way that these teams are not playing defense, one, I don't think that under is going to look good. I'm glad it's not an official play because I don't want to make it an issue in this game, and I want points.
Any number in the 70s is a crazy play. It's just a stupid play. I didn't make it official. If I was going to play, I would have taken the under. But I'm glad that the defense has decided to stay in the locker room too.
Let me go ahead and get to our plays real quick. As we have CMC, who is setting at we need 2 touchdowns at him, plus 160. CMC 160 plus rush yards, minus 115. DeMarcus Robinson 31 plus receiving yards. Jake Tonjes over 67.5 receiving yards. Jake Tonjes a TD. Tatum Bethune over 9.5. What I just realized, if anybody's wondering, we have no Bears on that entire list. That is not good.
We don't.
That is not good at all.
It's the trend from all year, right? They can be they're the winners of the NFC North, and we still don't believe it.
God, I hate them. Like I hate I hate everything about them. And honestly, I know that they have some people that I enjoy their company that are Bears fans. As a Bears fan, I hate them, but I like them as a person. But because they're a Bears fan, I hate them because of that. Not on the other side when we're normal and not being fans, but when they're the fan, I hate them because I hate the Bears. So
it's one of those things that you start to weed people out of your life. Like, oh, you're a Bears fan, you gotta go. Look, it's been nice talking to you. And D. Johnson,
Yeah,
I missed you too. I saw your comment. D. Johnson, I missed you guys. It feels so good to be back doing this. As soon as we came in the studio, I let out a huge yell. I woke up my entire family who were sleeping.
He did.
Because we had the nightmare trip. I mean, a trip from hell getting back home. So, yeah.
Well, we'll have to hear about that tomorrow because 2 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be back live on the show. And so make sure you check us out right here at Weekday Wagers. It's going to be 2 p.m. Eastern. Mark and I will be here talking about the Monday Night Football game, which everything in my fantasy football rides on Bijan Robinson and a little bit of Matt Stafford, a little bit of Kyron Williams sprinkled all around. Yep. Everything rides on them. And so if they can pick me up, great. They'll carry me to a touchdown, to a win. Speaking of touchdowns, they'll carry me to a win. So I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Say my stupid league, we play both weeks. So we play this week and then next week when nobody has in the NFL cares about it. My league is still playing. So I'm going to get on the waiver wire at some point this week and look at the bottom of the barrel for guys. I mean, what are we doing?
I think I'm probably not last in the Weekday Wagers Fantasy Football League. So that's all that matters.
The minute I was eliminated from the playoffs, I quit even looking at that lineup. Why even bother? If you can't make the playoffs, why even bother? So
sounds like a guy who didn't make the playoffs.
It sounds exactly like the Dallas Cowboys.
Shut up, Mark. I saw this from Kevin Casey. He said, "Remember, Cowboys suck. What are we doing?" Because that is exactly every day I wake up, and that's the first thing I think of. Just like my Grizzlies today that lost to the Washington Wizards now twice in a row. To the Washington Wizards, like the Grizzlies suck too. So I don't know.
Hey, my Orlando Magic came back yesterday and beat the Denver Nuggets. How crazy was that? I actually watched some NBA yesterday, and Magic, huge freaking comeback win.
So yes, I do have to say, I did nothing. And my wife is my witness. I did nothing on this vacation except talk about the Weekday Wagers and JustStatSports.com to everybody that would listen. I met some very interesting people, some very interesting Dallas Cowboy fans that live like in Wisconsin, in Minnesota. And I'm like, well, first of all, you live in these very, very cold countries. So there's parts of the country. So there should be something wrong with you mentally to begin with.
Like you.
Well, yes, but at least I get out for 3 months out of the year to work.
Oh, you froze it. The internet, the weather froze your internet.
I've given y'all my curse. I've given y'all my connectivity curse. Y'all got it now.
Did I freeze? Really?
You did. You're good now.
Oh, okay. Because as I say, everything went fine. But long story short, they were Cowboy fans, and I kept asking them the same thing. I'm like, so how do you deal with the depression? I mean, are you in therapy?
No.
They were, by the way, they were the biggest drinkers to Robbie's shirt. They were the biggest drinkers I have ever. I had a hard time keeping pace with these raging alcoholics.
Yeah, that's what I say in my AA meetings all the time. Hi, my name is Robbie, and Jerry Jones is the reason why I drink.
Jerry Jones is the reason why I'm here. Real quick, we do have a 28-28 game, and we're kicking off right now from the Bears to the 49ers. But I have to ask, Mark, what was your drink of choice? If you had to, like, this is my go-to, this is like, I'm feeling the best, I'm ordering this drink the most.
What time of day are we talking about? Like for breakfast?
You can offer whatever you'd like.
Breakfast, solid Bloody Mary. Gotta have it. Afternoon drink at the pool. Started out with Dos Equis. Moved to a Dos Equis Machata, which is a spicy kind of beer drink.
A Machata?
Yeah, it's like a Bloody Mary beer drink, all mixed into one, but it has hot chili peppers in it. It's amazing. Really good. I highly recommend it. No, I was not drinking Appletinis. Late afternoon, into getting sunburnt by the pool, was a vodka drink, a cocktail hour before dinner,
God bless. I just asked one simple question, Mark.
I'm giving you the map out: bourbon, and then for dinner and the rest of the night, wine.
I asked your favorite. I didn't know that we were doing every
Chumbawamba song.
Right.
Had a whiskey drink, had a vodka drink.
So what was your favorite? Is there anything that you didn't normally drink here, at home that you would have your favorite?
Johnny Walker Blue. Neat.
Oh, can't do.
See, I can't do that. I can't.
Yeah.
I've never tried shoe polish, but I imagine that's what Scotch tastes like.
Shoe polish. See, the like. That is what gets me such as like it's not the going down, it's the after, and it's like so smoky in my throat. I'm just like, God, it's like right here that won't get out.
So my wife just yelled at me, and this is absolutely true. The espresso martinis were amazing.
Okay.
Amazing.
I made my wife an espresso martini literally like I think 2 days. I don't know what day it is, honestly. I guess it's Sunday, but
yeah, so
I don't remember what day it was.
If you're asking me for a favorite, I would say the espresso martini was the absolute favorite. Because
we're in that Christmas New Year's vortex where days don't count anymore. Like who knows? I know I'll go back to work tomorrow, so it must be Monday.
My liver transplant is scheduled for Thursday this week.
Joe's making a drink right now. And this was the real question that should have been asked. Like the question of 10 and a half drinks before this show.
Dude, I'm on a cleanse now. that was a holiday blitz. I'm on a cleanse. I am not. Yeah, that was crazy.
All right. So what are we looking at right now? We obviously have somebody that just got hurt, but the 49ers are moving the ball down the field. I wouldn't say easy, but they are moving the ball down the field.
I don't know how to pronounce that fullback's name.
Juszczyk?
Yes.
Yeah.
But his receiving yards have been a cash cow all year because they're usually at like 8.5 or 9.5, and he's averaging 14.
Well, they just got him an 8-yard catch, I believe.
Yeah.
I bet you that's a good live play too. Like if you're in the second half and Juszczyk hasn't caught a pass yet, I'm sure that's like half a yard every time.
Especially no Kittle, so they're gonna have to, kind of look at those guys. All right, so we do have Jake Tonjes. He is 53 yards still. Just looking at these numbers as we're getting closer, obviously, to moving the ball down the field with the 49ers. He needs 68 yards. Demarcus Robinson's at 30. I saw he had a big catch. So he's at 30. He needs one more yard, however he can figure it out. And then we have CMC, who is now at 131 yards rushing. And so we need 31 more yards and entire
29.
touchdown. Plus the, what did I say? 130. Oh, yeah, 29. There you go. And then Tatum Bethune, he is 49ers, right?
Yep.
Correct.
He's at 6 total. I did over 9.5. I guess tackles and assists, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'll change that here in a second. But I googled his name. I spelled it right and everything. Mark, you should be happy.
I am. And to answer Joe's question, how can these teams win a Super Bowl with such bad defense? Joe, neither one of these teams is going to win the Super Bowl, so that's not even we don't have to worry about it.
Who do you think wins the Super Bowl? If you had to guess right now,
Rams.
Robbie?
Yeah, same.
Really?
They're the most complete. They're the most complete team right now.
Yes.
If Devontae Adams comes back, especially
100%. Defensively, offensively, yeah, they'll shut you down.
And I still don't believe in New England either, based off their schedule. Like they have played absolutely nobody. I think they every team they played has had almost a losing record except for Buffalo, maybe one other. So I'm not bought in. Like Drake May's having a hell of a season, but I'm still not bought in to New England this season either. The AFC is such a crapshoot right now that who's going to make it in the AFC. Buffalo's going to coach themselves out of it before it's over.
Buffalo. First of all, Buffalo, what the hell are you doing? You come all the way back. You come all the way back. You have all the momentum in the world. Kick the damn extra point, get this thing into overtime, and win it in overtime. What do you? That was the most boneheaded, stupid coaching decision I've ever seen.
Now, if they had nothing to play for, fine, go for 2. Let's get out of here. We got nothing to play for. Our playoffs are set. But you were still competing for the championship of the division. Like you were still competing for some home field advantage. and you go for 2 like that. I guess get all your dumb coaching mistakes out of the way now before the playoffs because of that, and their wide receiver room is garbage. Like Brandon Cooks was your alpha today. That should tell you all you need to know about them. That's the reason why I don't think Buffalo will do it. You have all this talent, and you still won't give Josh Allen a bona fide number 1 wide receiver. Like I like Khalil Shakir like everybody else, but he's not a number 1.
No.
Yep.
As Joe says, McDermott's always been a bad coach, and they do always choke somehow. But Kim says, didn't I have an angry mark on my weekend bingo card?
Joe, bolt up, baby.
Bolt down.
Bolt up, baby. Bolt up.
Jake Tonjes, there's a flag. What was the flag on, Robbie? You're going to know.
Still decide. It's on the defense.
I don't even think Mark's at a halftime yet on his screen.
No, we just went to half.
I will say, if the Chargers meet Houston, that game is already over. They cannot beat the Houston Texans to save their life.
I don't think
know
anybody
what
can.
that is.
First of all,
Really?
I just want to say that the under 39.5 came in for me. So there is that. Secondly, that's disgusting. When you give up touchdown passes of 75 and then 48 yards, how?
See, they seem like a team that's built for a run. They have a great 1-2 punch at running back. You've got some solid wide receivers. You do have Ladd McConkey. I don't know if Herbert realizes that, but Ladd McConkey is on that team. And he won't throw him the ball. I'm still bitter about that.
Yeah, I don't. To that point, and I'm not even trying to be a smartass here, but honestly, do you think that there's some sort of rift between them? Because I get the feeling that Ladd McConkey was his go-to, and then he fell off the face of the earth, and now it's like he's not even looking his direction.
Yeah, and that was a smash matchup because he wasn't going to get Stingley because Stingley doesn't cover that middle area. That's not his area. You should have been dumping it to him a lot more than the last drive of the game. Like, I mean, McConkey should have got a lot more work. I don't know what the reasoning is, but I just felt like that was a smash spot. I know he's been disappointing all year, but I mean, come on, man. Who just caught that ball? That ain't DeMarcus.
No, I don't know who number 3 is. Number 3 is his first catch of the game.
Brian. That's Brian Robinson. That's the backup running back.
Yeah, they're looking at the score right now. But looking at this, I want to talk about the AFC. I'm sorry, the AFC in a second, but also I want to talk about the NFC as well. But we are closing in on this. What we're going to do is definitely go through this series and the next, and then through the Chicago one we don't have any plays on. We'll go ahead and go to the next San Francisco series. I would assume that'll be probably our last. The way this game's going, it is flying, but we'll stay as long as we can. But looks like they're on the doorstep right now. I would love to see Jake Tonjes right here with number 88 catch a.
Oh, there goes Purdy. Purdy could run it. Nope, they stopped.
God, you're so ahead.
Oh, he's going again.
Yeah. Okie doke.
A huge check touchdown. A huge check touchdown.
Wow. Hey, there is somebody that said they need 2 touchdowns. The Danimal said he needed 1 more.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Touchdown. So there it is, a plus 125 cash on that one. So
nice
we're
job.
definitely going to get through to this. But the chat's popping as always. What?
I bought the Chargers Mojo helmet while I was in Mexico. You just got to light this, put a candle in it when they play. The guy gave me the whole rundown on things.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
they need to do something.
Okay, so if those candles exist, why do y'all not have a Super Bowl yet?
Because I have the helmet, dude. I have the helmet.
He just not got
it. I just got it.
I just got it.
I know, but you're not the only one, I'm sure, that wasted their
money. Are you sure?
No, I am. He told me this was the one and only.
He told
me this was a special
one of one.
Duh. And he gave it to me cheapy.
Cheapy.
Well, because I kept trying to haggle him.
The Dynamo got it. Got him on that plus 125. All right, let's go real quick to I want to do Super Bowl predictions real quick because Brock is balling tonight for sure. Robbie, I'm going to go Super Bowl predictions. If you had to give me one of each side, because that's obviously it's what you have to have, but 2, I think it would make it more interesting because then you have a shot for being somewhat right instead of just naming a Super Bowl winner. Who makes it the Super Bowl for you?
The Rams on the NFC side. I will say, if they draw a cold weather team, if they don't get home field and have to play in below 50-degree weather, I would change that because they suck in cold weather games. But the Rams on the NFC, oh man, I really, really want to take a wild card and say the Jaguars. But then again, if they play in cold weather games, they're going to get their ass kicked too. I'm going to say LA and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Let's spice it up a little bit. I'll take Jacksonville.
Okay, Mark.
Wow.
It's a shot. It's a shot. So
it is. And I think LA, but LA has to stay at home. They can't travel anywhere. If they have to travel, I'll take the Seahawks because I think the Seahawks are a team that are used to playing in the cold. They have the tools to do it. They have a defense that's solid, and they're flying under the radar of the Rams. I love either the Rams or the Sea Chickens. But the only thing that scares me, yes, the only thing that scares me is Sam Darnold, and I saw that today again as I'm watching that game, and I'm like, I don't know why I even believe that this team could do a damn thing. On the AFC side,
What's up, fam?
Yeah, as much as I want to say yes, Joe's right. Joe is absolutely. Where did I see that he's going to get the Chargers? Chargers going to play at New England in the wild card round, and they're going to get trucked.
100%.
Yeah, they can't win in the cold. So I would say from the AFC side, I don't trust the Bills. Chargers can't play in the cold. Give me New England.
I hope not. And
All
LA
right.
New England
England
Super Bowl would suck.
And
I feel like I've seen that so many times in my life.
Oh God, that would be, and it would be a horrible game. But I don't think anybody in the AFC has really stood out and said, "I'm going to dictate the way that the Rams and the Seahawks have this year." For the NFC, I should say.
Well, what I will say is I think it's going to be the Texans out of the AFC. I believe in the Texans. The Texans are literally legit. Like every time I see them, Houston's even D Johnson's team. A little synergy there. The Joe saying Houston's legit. I think Houston is going to be that team. I'm going to pick the 49ers. I think the 49ers, and this might be just my love of Big Cheesy, and I hate the 49ers, but I just think that they might be the team that is finally getting right at the end of the season. They played some cupcake opponents in a cupcake schedule, but I think they have a chance to really do something, honestly, special this year. And they shouldn't be here, but they are.
Joe brings up the fact about the Broncos. What do you think about the Broncos? And I know that, Preston Boston, but do they have a shot? I guess is my question, because they're the one team in the AFC that nobody talks. They sit at the kids' table all the time. Yeah. They're never invited to the adult table. And it's sort of like, okay, yeah, they're over there. They're doing their thing. But do they have a shot?
Yeah, I don't think so. The home field advantage. They have it because of if they can get home field advantage. And I know I said Jacksonville, and Jacksonville beat them in Denver. That game was 70 degrees in Denver when they played not a couple of weeks ago.
It was,
if
by
that
the way,
game
that
is
was
20 and below.
Yeah, that was the best weather of that weekend. That was last weekend. That was the best weather anywhere in the country. Was in Denver, Colorado.
So if it happened right now, so how it works, right? We have 7 teams play, correct? So 7 teams make the playoffs, and so the bottom 6 of those 7 play in 3 games, and then the winner plays the next team the next week. So at that point, it would be the 4-5 matchup they would play the winner of. Is that correct?
Yeah, the lowest seed would play the top seed, and then middle of the pack would play the middle teams.
So 4-5, right? So they play 4-5,
right?
At that point, which is Pittsburgh and Houston. Do you think that Denver can beat Pittsburgh or Houston at home?
Definitely Pittsburgh.
I was going to say, yeah, absolutely Pittsburgh.
Houston, but Baltimore may make it. I still don't think Pittsburgh's going to make it. I think Baltimore is going to stun the world next week. I think
Either way,
Derrick
then
Henry's going to have another game. So, but I would trust Baltimore beating Denver in Denver than I would trust Houston. The other team you said, Pittsburgh. I would trust Baltimore more than Pittsburgh if it came down to it.
Mark?
No, I think, well, first of all, Pittsburgh gets their asses handed to them if they go to Denver to play in Denver.
100%.
Baltimore, it's a little closer of a game, but Denver has that team. They have been that team that have sneakily won all these very, very close games. And if it's close, Denver wins at home. They beat Baltimore. Yep. Look, Henry had a great game today, simply because, or yesterday. Yep. They had a great game yesterday, but that's strictly because they finally started doing what they should have done. If Lamar Jackson gets healthy enough to come back and be quarterback, Denver beats Baltimore, period, because they throw out the game script and they forget what works for them in Baltimore. Yeah, Denver wins.
Well, Joe brings up a great point. It's a reseed, and so how it works is home field advantage goes to the higher seed in each matchup, with the number 1 seed hosting the lowest remaining seed in the divisional round, culminating in the Super Bowl at a neutral site. So in the divisional round, so at that point, after the first round bye, they get so if somebody was to upset somebody, they would get the lowest seed. So I honestly forgot about that. I know that isn't that way, but I completely forgot about it. So that brings up a great point. So for some reason, somebody was to knock somebody off. Still, the juggernaut you have in the AFC side, like let's say like one of these guys, Houston, the Chargers, or Buffalo, knock somebody off. Guess what? You get one of them. They're not easy. I would honestly rather play Jacksonville, who's fine. New England, I think they're really good, but I think that they are beatable. I think that they have just played a decent schedule, and I think they've really just played well at home.
And I don't know about Houston or Buffalo, but I know that the Chargers have already beaten Denver.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's so wide open. It is crazy. Joe's got Denver going over the Patriots in the Super Bowl, which is nutso.
Well, AFC title.
I'm sorry. Just that. And then he's got Denver over Buffalo, Pats over Texans, Houston over Baltimore, Buffalo over Jags, Pats over Chargers. God,
I would take the Texans over the Pats simply because, to Robbie's point, the Patriots have played their seat of a schedule from last year, and they've played it well. And no question, I'm not trying to take anything. They've won the games. They have done their job. They have come through. But come on, they have not played the same strength of schedule that other teams have, and that's going to bite them.
All right, well, we'll see how it all plays out as we're going through this game right now. San Francisco's up 35-28, and so we our last series will be the next series. So we're going to go through this series with Chicago, and then as soon as that San Francisco series their drive ends, we're going to get out of here. Whether we make it or not, I don't want to spend too much time. We're already right at 45 minutes. There's no reason to spend all night here at this point. These drives have been so long.
Until Tatum cashes our over 9.5 ticket.
Where is he at right now?
He's at 8.
Nice. Okay. So, well, we're sitting on a lot of good tickets. We could crash. Yeah. We could cash a lot of them in this next drive, and that's what I'm hoping for.
And DG, real quick, it would be wrong if we didn't acknowledge the live number that is posted right now is absolutely insane. I can't thank you guys enough for joining us on this Sunday. We've been gone for a week, almost a week. It feels so good to be back and to have you guys in the chat joining us. If you're catching us on social media, join us over on YouTube. Hit that like and subscribe. Trust me, you don't want to miss any of the content.
Yeah, and we'll be live here tomorrow, Monday through Friday. Not sure about this week, another holiday week. I don't know what we're doing. We haven't even talked about it yet. But we are going to be here normally on a normal non-holiday week. We'll be here every Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Like I said, I have no idea. I know we'll be here for sure Monday, Tuesday of this week. We'll figure out what Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday look like.
I can tell you right now, I'm not going anywhere New Year's, so I'm available.
Joe's already put in one vote for no more week off.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm literally doing this week, so I could not tell you what we're going to be doing. But All right. So what do we want to do? This drive is taking forever at this point. Like, I don't know if we need to hang out through a commercial and get to the next drive, or should we go ahead and just end this thing and cash these all tomorrow?
Look, it's the fourth quarter. We can do a recap tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. All right, we're already at the fourth quarter, so we're going to piece this thing out. I can't believe we've only gotten through 2.5 drives. The first half was just going by crazy.
Oh, my God.
Maybe
First
that
half,
under is
yeah.
looking good.
What did I tell you about that under?
We'll see.
I don't know if the Bears score right here, we're at 70. So, yeah, I don't know.
Maybe not the under, Mark.
If.
I don't know.
If.
Hey,
all right, that's going to be all.
Real quick, huge shout out
Yeah.
to my cousin Brian. I never get to see that side of the family because Christmas is always weird. But we were talking. He says he watches our show all the time, and that he likes it.
Hey,
It's
Brian.
real funny. So thanks, Brian, for watching the show, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, hell yeah,
I
Brian.
like that.
Being a good family member, stalking us, but also being a friend of the show. It's always funny when you know people that watch the show and you're like, yeah, I watch all the time. I'm like, wait, hold on. Why didn't you just say something at some point?
Right.
What are we doing here? But
Jump
no.
in the chat. Say hi. Drop in. Come on.
Yeah. So as always, it's always a good time. This is a question. I'm going to try to put something together. I am doing this on a side and somebody else's deal, but I thought I would bring that here, a playoffs fantasy. So it's pretty much you lose and you're done, right? So there's 4 weeks. I believe it's just 4 weeks. It might just be 3 weeks, the 3 weeks leading into it. And so you get so many players, so many spots. The first week is different than the second week. And then you go on and then you literally everybody redrafts their team every week. And so it's nuts. Should be a good time. We'll see how it goes, but I'm going to try to put it together. I don't know how or who would put it together, but I do know that I'm playing in one, and I have not been invited to it yet. So it might be something that I have to manipulate myself. I'll see. I don't know. But yes, if for some reason I don't say anything else about it, please remind me. I'm going to make sure I do that and put it together so we have some fun. I think it'll be a good time. Talk as much ish as possible throughout the playoffs for sure. Because Cowboys aren't in it. We suck.
Playoffs?
All right. Yeah, we don't do we can't even say playoffs anymore. We don't do the effing playoffs. I'm done. I'm out of here. Bye. See y'all tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern.